Emily, Dad's room smell is seeping into the hallway again. Are you ventilating properly? It stinks. Do something about it.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I've been ventilating and using air fresheners, but the smell still lingers.
Do your job properly. It's not just about caring for Dad. Don't cause any trouble to us.
Could you return the air purifier then? I bought it 6 months ago. You took it, remember?
It's a waste to use an air purifier just for Dad's room. It's much better in my room. Besides, a bedridden old man wouldn't care about his old smell.
I don't think that's true. It would also reduce the smell outside his room. Could we put it back into his room?
Then why don't you go ahead and buy another one?
Your father said we don't need to do that much for him.
Then don't ask me to return it. You're getting cocky because Mom hasn't been saying anything lately. You're just a caregiver. Know your place.
I'm sorry.
If you're going to apologize, don't argue with me. We've been taking care of you ever since my brother died. Aren't you grateful enough for that?
I'm very grateful to you and your family.
That's why I'm saying it doesn't seem like it. You have no redeeming qualities, no parents or siblings. You're just all alone in this world. That's why you can't leave our house. Just shut up and do the caregiving and housework as you're told.
But he is actually your father too. Don't you want him to be as comfortable as possible?
Huh? He's bedridden and useless. I've always hated Dad. Always nagging to do this, do that. I just want him to kick the bucket already. It's been 10 years since he needed care, but isn't he too stubborn? I hope he goes to the other world soon this year.
Sarah, please don't say such things.
Huh? I can think whatever I want.
I know, but your father hasn't been feeling well lately.
Oh, is that so? Is he finally going?
That's why I want you to have no regrets. While he's still alive, you could talk to him, tell him how you feel.
Oh, don't give me that preachy crap. If you say anything unnecessary again, I'll seriously kick you out. Actually, I don't know why we haven't kicked you out yet. Dad's life might even shorten if we left him alone.
I'm sorry. Please, let me stay just a little longer.
Fine. Do your best while Dad's still alive. Oh, right. Make healthy foods or dinner today. I'm on a diet because I'm doing marriage hunting. Keep it low calorie, okay?
All right, I'll focus on making healthy meals for a while then.
Yeah, I need to snag a good husband and get out of here soon. I don't want to end my life in a house full of old people like you.
I understand. I'll do my best to prepare healthy, low-calorie meals for you.
Good. And make sure it's tasty, too. I don't want to suffer through bland food just because it's healthy.
Of course, I'll try to make it both nutritious and delicious.
You better. By the way, have you seen my blue dress? The one I wore to my friend's wedding last month?
I believe I washed it last week. It should be in your closet on the left side.
Well, I can't find it. Did you misplace it?
I'm pretty sure I put it back in your closet. Would you like me to come and help you look for it?
No, don't bother. I'll find it myself. Just make sure you're more careful with my things in the future.
I'm sorry if I misplaced it. I'll double check next time.
You better. Those clothes are expensive, you know. Not that you'd understand wearing the same old things all the time.
I understand. I'll be more careful.
Good. Oh, and Mom mentioned she wants to visit her sister next week. You'll need to take care of everything while she's gone.
Of course, I'll manage things here.
Make sure you do. And don't forget to water Mom's plants. Last time you forgot and her favorite orchid almost died.
I remember. I've set reminders for all the plants this time.
You need reminders for that? Jeez. What would you do without your phone?
It just helps me keep track of everything. There's a lot to manage in the house.
Yeah. That's what you're here for, right? To manage everything.
Yes, I'm doing my best to help out wherever I can.
Good. Keep it up. I'm going out tonight. By the way, so don't wait up.
All right, have a good time. Should I leave some dinner for you in the fridge?
Nah, I'll probably grab something while I'm out. But make sure there's hangover soup ready for tomorrow morning, just in case.
Sure, I'll prepare some and keep it in the fridge.
Perfect. At least you're good for something.
Is there anything else you need before you go out?
Actually, yeah. Can you iron my red blouse? The one with the ruffles. I might wear it tonight.
Of course, I'll do it right away.
Thanks. Oh, and while you're at it, can you check my black heels need polishing? They're in the shoe rack by the door.
Sure, I'll take a look at them too.
Great. I'm going to take a shower now. Make sure everything's ready by the time I'm done.
I'll do my best.
Emily, where are you?
I'm in the laundry room. Is everything okay?
No, everything is not okay. Why isn't my blouse ready? I'm running late.
I'm sorry, I just finished ironing it. I'll bring it to you right away.
Hurry up. And what about my shoes?
They're by the door. I polished them for you.
They better be perfect. I have an important date tonight.
I hope you have a good time. Here's your blouse.
Finally. Next time, be quicker about it. I shouldn't have to remind you about these things.
I understand. I'll try to anticipate your needs better in the future.
You should. That's what you're here for, isn't it? To make our lives easier?
Yes, I'm here to help.
Good. Remember that. Oh, and make sure Dad doesn't make too much noise tonight. I don't want to come home to his moaning again.
I'll do my best to keep him comfortable and quiet.
You better. Last time it totally ruined my mood when I got home.
I'm sorry about that. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
And better not. All right, I'm off. Don't wait up.
Have a good night, Sarah.
Emily, listen. The hotel we're staying at has an amazing private open-air bath in the room.
Well, that's wonderful, Sarah. I'm happy for you.
Now that old geezer is finally gone, the sense of freedom is incredible.
It's only been a week since your father passed away.
We've already had the funeral, so it's fine. Make sure you finish sorting out his belongings before we get back from our trip.
Don't worry, I think I'll be done by tomorrow.
Huh? Really?
There wasn't much in your father's room except for things needed for caregiving, and he didn't have many personal belongings.
I see. Well, that's it then. Emily, pack up your stuff too. Thanks for taking care of Dad. You did well, caring for someone else's father for 10 years. Your role is over now, so get out. Mom agrees too.
Your mother agrees?
Of course. Have you forgotten how Mom treated you? She's hated you ever since you married my brother. She might not have said anything recently, but she's always wanted you to leave.
I understand. I'll leave.
I'm sorry it's so sudden, but you knew this would happen, right? That once Dad was gone, you'd have no place here. Let's see. It's been 10 years since Dad Care started and 4 years since my brother died. Your life is really over, isn't it? Truly at rock bottom. And you'll be kicked out of your family home too.
I made this decision myself, so I have no regrets.
Why are you acting tough? You're just an unemployed middle-aged woman outside this house. You're almost 40, so remarriage seems unlikely. Finding a job might be difficult too.
Sarah, shouldn't you be more worried about yourself than me?
Worry about me?
You're in your mid-30s too, right? And you're not working either.
I'm pretty if I lose weight, and I'm not divorced. I'm still in demand, unlike you.
I see. Well, take care of your mother. Thank you for everything.
Wait, that's it? You're not going to beg to stay or anything?
Why would I? You've made it clear that I'm not welcome here anymore.
But where will you go?
I have some savings. I'll figure something out.
Well, good for you then. I guess you won't have any trouble leaving.
No, I won't. Is there anything else you need before I go?
Actually, yes. Can you prepare some meals for us before you leave? You know Mom can't cook, and I'm useless in the kitchen.
Sarah, I don't think that's appropriate. I'm no longer a member of this household.
Come on. It's the least you could do after all we've done for you.
All you've done for me? Sarah, I've been taking care of your father and this household for a decade.
And we gave you a place to live. Don't be ungrateful.
I'm not ungrateful. I'm just drawing a line. My responsibilities here are over.
Fine, be that way. Don't come crawling back when you can't make it on your own.
I won't. Goodbye, Sarah. Goodbye, Margaret.
Yeah, whatever. Just make sure you're out before we get back.
I will be. Don't worry.
Good. Enjoy your new life. Or whatever's left of it. Mom, where are you now? The train's returning in 2 hours. Come back to the station area when you're done shopping.
Hey, Sarah, do you remember what Emily likes?
Huh? I don't know what she likes.
Don't you even remember if she prefers sweet or salty things?
Of course I don't remember. I don't care what she likes at all.
I can't decide which souvenir to get for Emily.
Wait, Mom, what's wrong with you? You've been acting weird these past few months. You've been unusually considerate towards Emily. She's just a caregiver, you know, an unemployed woman who's useless.
But even so, she took care of your father for 10 years.
We didn't ask her to do it. She did it because she wanted to. And actually, it's pointless to buy a souvenir for her now because Emily has already left our house.
What? Emily left? Why?
Why? Because Dad's care is over. There's no reason for Emily to stay with us anymore, so I told her to leave before we get back from our trip.
You told her to leave?
But you were going to say it to her eventually, right?
No, I had no intention of saying that.
Huh? You were planning to let Emily stay? Why? Why did you want Emily to stay?
What have you done? I can't believe this.
No, I can't believe this. Emily is a stranger to us, isn't she? Besides, we let her stay for 4 years after my brother died. That's enough, right?
Emily has been doing housework and caregiving all this time.
Well, she had to at least do that much.
What are we going to do? How are we going to live?
Wait, Mom, what's wrong? We shouldn't have any trouble even if Emily's gone, right?
We will have trouble. How are we going to manage living expenses?
Well, isn't there Dad's inheritance?
There's hardly anything left of that. Emily has quite a bit of inheritance from your brother, and she graduated from a top university. She even worked from home while taking care of Dad, so she probably won't have any trouble making a living. I realized that 6 months ago and was trying to mend our relationship with Emily. Why did you have to do something unnecessary?
Don't worry, Mom. I'll find a good husband. It's not like we suddenly can't make a living, right? I'll bring you a rich man by the end of the year.
What are you talking about, Sarah? You're just an unemployed, middle-aged woman. Despite Dad telling you many times, you never got a steady job and just played around. That's why Dad's savings are gone. You're so unreliable. That's why a life living with Emily was much more decent.
Mom, don't say such things.
Just bring Emily back home right now. Otherwise, I'll cut family ties with you.
Cut family ties? Mom, you can't be serious.
I am serious. You ruined everything with your selfishness.
But Mom, I thought you didn't like Emily either. You always complained about her.
That was before. I've changed my mind. Emily is a good person and we need her.
Need her? We can manage on our own.
Can we? You don't have a job and I'm too old to work. Emily was the only one holding this household together.
But she's not even family. She's just Dad's caretaker.
She's more family than you've been lately. At least she cared for your father.
I cared for Dad too.
By complaining and avoiding him at every turn? That's not care, Sarah. Just call Emily now.
But she's already gone. How am I supposed to bring her back?
Use your phone. Call her, text her, do whatever it takes. We need her back.
Fine. I'll call her, but don't expect much. She seemed pretty determined to leave.
Try your best. We need her back.
Emily is still not answering. Maybe she's blocked our numbers?
Then we'll go find her in person when we get back. Do you know where she might have gone?
No idea. She never talked about our plans or friends.
This is why I told you to be nicer to her. Now we've lost our only support.
I didn't know it would turn out like this. You never said anything about needing her either.
I thought it was obvious. Who did you think was going to take care of us?
I don't know. I thought we'd be fine on our own.
With what money? Your father's pension is gone, and neither of us has a job.
Can't we just sell the house?
And then what? How long do you think that money would last?
I don't know. I'll find a job or something.
At your age? With no experience? Don't be naive.
Then what are we supposed to do?
We need to get Emily back. Keep trying to contact her.
Emily, please answer us. We have something important to talk about.
Sarah, what's wrong?
Emily, why didn't you answer our calls?
I've been busy and wasn't looking at my phone.
I see. We're back from our trip, and you really left, huh?
You told me to leave, and I was planning to leave once your father's care was over anyway.
I see. Emily, I'm sorry. We want you to come back home.
What? Why the sudden change?
I didn't know about many things. You know, caregiving is tough, right? And we made you do housework too. I realize now that I haven't been grateful enough about that.
I was taking care of your father for my own reasons. You might not remember, but I met your brother thanks to your father.
Oh, right. You met Dad first, didn't you?
Yes, when I was into mountain climbing, your father helped me out, and that's how I met your brother. If your father hadn't helped me, I wouldn't be here now, and I wouldn't have met my husband. That's why I wanted to care for him until the end.
But for 10 years? That's amazing.
Well, if I had left this house after my husband died, your father would have been put in a facility without proper care. I absolutely didn't want that.
Mom and I should have helped more. I'm sorry we left everything to you.
It's over now, and as I said before, it was what I wanted to do. So don't worry about it, Sarah. Just forget about me.
No, if we kick you out like this, Dad will be angry in heaven. We want to repay you for everything you've done for us.
You don't have to say things you don't mean. That is...
It's my true feelings.
Did your mother actually ask you to do this?
Huh?
Because I noticed your mother's attitude changed a while ago. She used to call me just a caregiver, but recently she started helping with housework. I guess she got worried about what would happen after I left.
You knew about that?
Of course. After being mistreated for nearly 10 years, I noticed when the attitude changed. Recently, she even started listening to complaints about you. She said you wouldn't take care of her in her old age. I guess she saw herself in your father's situation.
Emily, we're in a lot of trouble now. There's hardly any inheritance left from Dad. Just the house. And even if we sell it, we may not only be able to survive for just a year.
I see. But can't you just work, Sarah?
I'll definitely get married this year. So please come back home until then. Mom was so shocked to know that you had left, and she went to bed as soon as we got back from the trip.
I'm sorry, but I have no affection for you or your mother.
But we lived together for 10 years.
Then did you have any affection for me? You're the one who kicked me out, right?
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's too late for apologies now. If you're planning to get married within a year, you'll be fine. Good luck with your marriage hunting.
If you don't come back, I'll be kicked out of this house.
Your mother is getting old and thinking about her retirement, so I guess she can't afford to support a middle-aged unemployed daughter.
I really am apologizing for everything, and I'm going to turn over a new leaf. I'm even thinking of starting with a part-time job. So, Emily, won't you come back home once again? Even though my brother passed away, we became family, didn't we? And you're all alone in this world, so if anything happens to you, we'll help you.
You've never helped me before.
That's why we'll help you from now on.
Sarah, you and your mother are strangers to me now. Hey, do you know about the Family Ties termination notice?
What's that?
Simply put, it's a document that cuts ties with you and your mother. Once I submit it, we're not even relatives anymore.
Did you submit that paper?
Yes, I did. So we're unrelated now. Even if you two end up on welfare, you can't ask me for support. We're truly strangers now.
But I'm your husband's little sister.
So what?
Don't you care about what happens to your husband's family? Mom and I don't know what will happen to us.
I'm sorry, but the only family I consider now are my deceased husband and your father. So I don't care what happens to you at all. I thought it was terrible that you went on a trip with the condolence money for your father.
Emily, I'm sorry. Mom said she'll cut ties with me if you don't come back.
It's going to be okay. Parent-child relationships don't break that easily.
I'll really try hard. I'll do anything to make it comfortable for you to live with us. Please? Come back, please?
No matter how many times you ask, I won't come back. From now on, I'm going to spend time with people who truly care about me and treat me well. I'm sorry, but I won't waste my time on strangers like you who I don't care about at all.
Emily, please don't do this. We can start over. I promise I'll change.
Sarah, I've heard these promises before. They never lasted. Why should I believe you now?
Because I realize how much we need you. Not just for the housework or caregiving, but as a family.
Family? Is that how you treated me all these years? Like family?
I know I didn't. I was selfish and cruel, but I can change. I want to change.
It's not that simple, Sarah. You can't erase years of mistreatment with a few apologies.
Then tell me what I can do. There must be something.
There's nothing you can do. It's too late.
It can't be too late. There must be a way to make amends.
Sarah, listen to me carefully. I spent 10 years of my life caring for your father, enduring your insults and your mother's cold treatment. I did it out of love for your father and my late husband, but that chapter of my life is over now.
But we can write a new chapter together. A better one.
No, Sarah. My new chapter doesn't include you or your mother. I've moved on.
Moved on? To where? What are you going to do now?
That's none of your concern. My life is my own now.
But Emily, we're family. We're all you have.
No, Sarah, you're not all I have. I have myself, my memories, and the skills I've developed over the years. I am not the helpless woman you think I am.
I never said you were helpless. I just thought you needed us as much as we needed you.
That's where you're wrong. I don't need you. I never did. I stayed for your father's sake, not for you or your mother.
Emily, please, we can't manage without you. Mom is getting older and I don't know how to take care of her.
That's not my problem anymore, Sarah. You're an adult. It's time you learn to take responsibility for your life and your mother's.
But I don't know how. I've never had to before.
And it's time you learned. Start by getting a job, take care of the house, be there for your mother the way I was there for your father.
It sounds so difficult.
It is difficult. That's what I've been doing all these years while you were out enjoying yourself.
I'm sorry, I really am. I never realized how hard it was for you.
Realizing it now doesn't change anything. Actions speak louder than words, Sarah, and your actions over the past 10 years have spoken volumes.
Give me a chance to show you I can change. Please, Emily, just one more chance.
I've given you countless chances, Sarah. Every day for 10 years was a chance for you to treat me better, to help with your father's care, to show some gratitude. You didn't take any of those chances.
I know, and I regret it deeply. But people can change, can't they? I want to be a better person.
That's commendable, Sarah, but you don't need me to become a better person. Do it for yourself and for your mother.
But we need you. You know how to run the household, how to manage everything. We'll be lost without you.
You'll learn, just like I did when I first started caring for your father.
But what if we can't? What if we end up on the streets?
Sarah, you're trying to manipulate me with guilt. It won't work. Your future is in your hands now, not mine.
I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm genuinely scared.
Then use that fear as motivation to change your life. Get a job, learn to cook, take care of your mother. Grow up, Sarah.
I don't even know where to start.
Start by taking responsibility. Stop looking for others to solve your problems. You're capable of more than you think.
But Emily, you're so much better at all of this than I am.
I wasn't always. I learned, and so can you. It's not about being perfect. It's about trying your best every day.
I don't know if I can do it.
You can. You have to, because I won't be there to do it for you anymore.
Emily, please, just give us one more chance. Come back, even if it's just for a little while. Help us get on our feet.
No, Sarah, my decision is final. I've given 10 years of my life to this family. It's time for me to live for myself.
But what about Mom? She's old. She needs care too.
Your mother is your responsibility now, Sarah, just as your father was mine.
But it's not the same. You chose to care for Dad.
And now you must choose to care for your mother. That's what family does, Sarah.
I'm not ready for this, Emily. Please help us.
You'll never be ready if you don't start. This is your chance to prove you can change, Sarah. Don't waste it by relying on me.
But what if I fail? What if I can't take care of Mom properly?
Then you'll learn from your mistakes and do better next time. That's how life works, Sarah. You try, you fail, you learn, you improve.
It sounds so hard.
It is hard, but it's also rewarding. Taking care of your father was the hardest thing I've ever done, but also the most meaningful.
I don't know if I can find meaning in it like you did.
You won't know unless you try. Give yourself a chance, Sarah. You might surprise yourself.
I'm scared, Emily. I've never had to be responsible like this before.
I know you're scared. Change is always scary, but it's also necessary. You can't keep living the way you have been.
What if I can't change? What if I'm too set in my ways?
Nobody is too set in their ways to change, Sarah. It's a choice. You have to want it badly enough.
I do want it. I want to be better, but I don't know how.
Start small. Make a schedule for household chores. Look for job openings. Spend time with your mother. Take it one day at a time.
It sounds overwhelming.
It will be at first, but it gets easier with time and practice. You're capable of more than you think, Sarah.
I wish you could stay and guide me through this.
I can't do that, Sarah. This is your journey now. You need to find your own way.
But what if I have questions? What if I need advice?
There are resources available, support groups, online forums, books. Use them. Learn from others who have been in your situation.
It won't be the same as having you here.
No, it won't, but that's the point, Sarah. You need to learn to stand on your own feet.
I'm going to miss you, Emily. Despite everything, you've been a constant in our lives for so long.
I know, and a part of me will miss you too, but this separation is necessary for all of us.
Will we ever see you again?
I don't know, Sarah. Maybe someday if things change, but for now, this is goodbye.
I understand. I don't like it, but I understand.
It's a start, Sarah. Understanding is the first step toward change.
Thank you, Emily, for everything. I know I haven't said it enough, but thank you.
You're welcome, Sarah. I hope you find your way. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Emily. Take care of yourself.
You too, Sarah. Take care of yourself and your mother. After that, I blocked the contact information for my sister-in-law and mother-in-law. Sarah was soon kicked out by Margaret, but she kept coming back and taking money from her. Finally, Margaret sold the family home. I heard about this from a former neighbor and contacted the real estate agent. They told me that they left even my father-in-law's memorial tablet behind when they moved out, so I'm just keeping the tablet for now. After meeting my father-in-law and marrying my husband, a lot of painful things happened, but for me, they're all irreplaceable memories. With the memories of the two of them in my heart, I'll continue to live my life to the fullest from now on. Thank you for watching until the end. If you found this video satisfying, please hit the like button. If not, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments encourage us to create more content. We have many more videos that will give you that satisfying feeling, so please check out our other videos on this channel. We'll see you in the next video. Tom, for dinner tonight, could you cook the salmon your mom gave us?
Oh, sorry, but I can't make dinner for you.
Oh, do you have plans tonight?
Yeah, I'm meeting a client for drinks.
I see. That's been happening quite a lot lately.
I thought I should do more networking. I have work now, but being freelance, you never know when it might dry up.
Have you had a change of heart? You used to say you wanted to avoid interacting with people as much as possible.
I don't want to continue being a house husband and freelancer forever.
Really? Was the housework a burden for you?
Of course it was. I became a freelancer to focus on work, but suddenly you started asking me to do housework too. Now that Emily's in high school, I'm going to use that time for myself.
I asked you to help with the housework because you weren't bringing in as much money. That's why I went back to full-time work to earn a living.
It was only 2 years that I couldn't earn much. My income was low, but job requests were increasing. Whose fault do you think it is that I lost those opportunities?
Your income back then was at best $700 a month. We couldn't have survived as a family if I hadn't gone back to full-time work. We were even behind on Emily's school lunch payments.
That's why I was saying I was about to earn more.
You could have done that while also doing housework.
How can I work properly if I'm doing it on the side?
But I told you it was okay to prioritize work when you needed to focus.
I hated being criticized for slacking on housework by you who didn't appreciate me when I wasn't earning much.
Have I ever criticized you?
When you got your bonus, you'd make a show of buying things and going on trips.
We just bought a necessary car and went on family vacations.
See, that kind of attitude is what annoys me.
Tom, what's going on? You've been acting strange lately. Did something happen?
I told you I want to focus on my work. I'm not doing housework anymore. If it's necessary, you or Emily can do it.
I think Emily and I are already doing our fair share, but...
Are you saying you do more than me, who makes dinner every night?
You do make dinner more often, but I think Emily and I do our part in other household chores.
Don't act like you've done much just because you help a little, always acting so high and mighty. The truth is you couldn't do anything without me.
Tom, let's talk tomorrow. I'll listen to everything you've been thinking.
You wouldn't understand how I feel, Sarah. It's pointless to talk.
I should have considered your feelings more. Anyway, I'd like to talk when you're in a calm state.
No, it's fine. Forget what I said.
I can't forget after hearing all this.
Really, it's fine. Just leave me alone for a while.
Tom, are you going out drinking again today? When will you be back?
I'm not coming back.
What? Not coming back? Are you staying somewhere?
Sarah, I'm sorry, but I want a divorce. I've fallen in love with someone else.
Someone else?
She really understands me and values my abilities. I want to be there for her.
Wait, what are you saying so suddenly?
It's not sudden. I've been thinking about this for a long time. Emily's in high school now, so you don't need me anymore. I want to live freely and cherish true love.
So you've been having an affair?
It's not an affair. What Lisa and I have is pure love.
Lisa, huh?
She's too good for me. Beautiful, unpretentious, kind, and truly wonderful. She's like a goddess.
Is she the reason you've been acting strange lately?
I wasn't acting strange. I was returning to normal. Thanks to Lisa, I've woken up from your control.
What? My control?
You've been acting superior every day because you earn the living, looking down on me.
I've never looked down on you, Tom.
You say that, but deep down you do.
Stop imagining things. We need to talk properly about this divorce.
I don't want to talk to you anymore, Sarah. Treating me like a house husband. I won't rely on you anymore.
So are you saying that you're going to live with Lisa from now on?
Yes, just as Lisa helped me, now I want to help her.
I see. Okay, I can't give you an immediate answer, but I'll think about the divorce.
There's nothing to think about. I'm getting a divorce.
But we need to submit divorce papers, right? Come back home once, or do you want to live separately from now on?
Fine, I'll come to sign the divorce papers.
Can you just give me a week, please?
What? Do you really need a whole week to think about this?
I've just been suddenly told you want a divorce. Can't you give me a little time to get my thoughts in order? If you can't even give me that, I'll drag out the divorce through mediation.
Fine, just 1 week, okay?
I'll let Emily know from my end.
Make it as quick as possible because Lisa and I are planning to remarry soon.
All right, I understand. I'll be in touch with you. Hey, Mom, something happened with Dad, right? Huh? How did you know? Because the lunch you packed was terrible. It was just white rice, top and bottom of the lunchbox. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have been out of it. What's wrong with Dad? He hasn't been home since yesterday. Tell me, Mom, I might still be a child to you, but I'm old enough to understand things, and I can kind of guess what's going on. Emily, I'm sorry. Your dad, it seems that he's fallen in love with someone else.
What? Someone else? So he was having an affair, right?
Probably. I don't know what to do now. It's so sudden I can't think straight.
What do you mean, what to do? We should get revenge, of course.
Revenge?
You've worked the hardest for our family, Mom. Doesn't that make you angry? I want to do something Dad would hate the most. He barely worked, did a half-hearted job of the housework he could do, and dumped most of it on us. Yet he acted all high and mighty about being a house husband.
Well, I'm sure your dad was trying his best in his own way.
Even if that's true, falling in love with someone else is going too far. He's not taking life seriously.
But if he's found someone else, I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
Well, I'm not so sure about that.
Huh? Why?
Do you really think a woman would be interested in Dad, who has no money? Unless she's odd like you, Mom, Dad's not as young as when he first met you either. Something's definitely fishy here.
What do you mean?
I think he's being scammed. It's common with middle-aged men, right? So Dad will probably come back sooner or later.
Do you really think so?
I'm sure of it. So, Mom, you should think about what you want to do when Dad comes back. Don't worry about me. Prioritize your own feelings.
Emily, thank you. I'm sorry for being so unreliable.
What are you saying? I've grown up watching your back, Mom. So make sure you don't have any regrets. Of course, I'll be right there with you.
Sarah, I need to talk to you. I'm coming home now.
You can't do that. Even if you come, you won't be able to get in.
Why not?
Because we've actually moved.
You've moved?
Yes, we moved out quickly yesterday. I begged a realtor I know and signed a contract for an apartment we could move into immediately.
Why did you move without telling me? I didn't hear anything about this.
Well, you said you weren't coming back, didn't you?
But we haven't signed the divorce papers yet. The week you asked for isn't up until tomorrow.
We can write the divorce papers anywhere, can't we?
But you told me to come back home to do that.
I was going to send a correction letter. We'll be signing the divorce papers at your parents' house tomorrow.
What? At my parents' house? Why?
Yes, your mother insisted we do it at their home.
You told my parents? Why did you tell them on your own?
I have a relationship with your parents, too. What's wrong with telling them about the divorce?
Sarah, it's not like that. I was planning to tell you today that I want to call off the divorce.
What? You don't want a divorce?
After thinking calmly, I realized that you and Emily are most important to me. I've broken up with Lisa, so let's start over.
I think starting over is a good idea.
Thank you. I knew you'd say that, Sarah.
No, you should start over on your own. I'm telling you to restart your life alone.
Huh? What are you saying?
I talked it over with Emily, and we decided to be separated from you. We had decided to go through with the divorce, even if you tried to reconcile.
Wait, hold on. What's going on? You said you didn't want to divorce me the other day, right?
No, you're wrong. I never said I didn't want to divorce. I said I needed time.
That's the same thing, isn't it? You said you needed time because you couldn't accept the divorce.
You suddenly told me you found someone else and wanted a divorce. Anyone would be shocked, right? Besides, you weren't the only one with complaints. I had things I was putting up with, too.
You actually had complaints about me?
Of course, you suddenly quit your job and went independent when Emily was in elementary school. But you hardly worked and your income was at best $700 a month. We lived off of my savings when I was single, and after trying for 2 years with no change, I had to go back to work. Yet you made it sound like I was the bad guy.
I wanted you to understand how hard it was for me. Besides, I'm earning over $1,000 now, aren't I?
Do you actually think we can live on $1,000?
That's why I'm saying my earnings are low, because housework reduces my work time.
You're always making excuses. I am sick and tired of it. And then you have an affair and leave home. I just can't support you anymore.
Sarah, please listen to me first. I want to explain in person. Can you tell me where you are now?
I'm busy unpacking from the move right now, so let's talk tomorrow, in front of your parents.
I was deceived. I fell victim to a scam.
A scam?
Lisa, who I was planning to remarry, ran off with my money.
You don't have any money, Tom.
I sold my work laptop and the cameras and lenses I'd been collecting since I was young. I gave her the money.
How much did you give her?
About $50,000.
What? I can't believe this. You wouldn't sell even one camera when our finances were tight, but you easily handed over for a woman you just met?
She said she desperately needed the money, but I realized it was a scam and woke up. I was wrong.
It's too late to wake up now. How many times do you need to wake up before you're satisfied? You said earlier that you woke up from my control, didn't you?
That was Lisa's brainwashing too, to take away my money. She said you were all bad.
And you're not right in the head for believing that.
Sarah, I'm really sorry. I have nothing left now. No work tools, no money. I might not be able to survive like this.
What about Emily's child support after the divorce? You'll have to pay for that properly.
I know, and I want to, but it's difficult in my current situation. So, just for a while, could you let me stay at your home? I'll dedicate myself to apologizing to you and Emily.
I'm sorry, our new place is a 2-bedroom apartment. There is no room for you anywhere.
Well, I'm fine sharing a room with you.
Huh? What kind of a punishment game is it to share a bedroom with a cheating husband? If you're willing to take punishment, just bear it alone.
I can't make it without you, Sarah. You were the only one who always supported me. I'm sorry for betraying you, but Lisa's way with words was really skillful.
That's not my problem, and the divorce isn't just about the affair. The affair was the trigger, but I can't forgive your behavior up until now either.
Sarah, you're not the kind of person who easily abandons others. You've always been considerate of me, rejoiced with me when I got work, and you're the kindest person I've ever met.
Sorry, but the kind me you knew doesn't exist anymore.
Sarah, I'm sorry. I'll work harder from now on, and I'll do the housework without complaining. So please believe in me one more time. I won't do anything stupid again.
I don't think you can work even if you try.
That's not true. If you just provide me with work tools, I'll work much harder.
Most of the work you got was through my connections, wasn't it? I've told those people about what happened. I don't think you'll get any more work.
No way! How can you do that to me?
Wasn't that why you were networking at those drinking parties? Or was that just an excuse for the affair?
I was wrong. I really have nothing now. If you abandon me, it's over for me. Please help me. I'm begging you.
I don't care. I've realized that coddling you doesn't do any good, so I've finally woken up too. From now on, I am living together with Emily, just the two of us. So don't rely on us again. You don't have a place with us anymore.
Sarah, please, can we at least talk about this face to face?
We can talk about all of this tomorrow at your parents' house, and that is final.
But Sarah, I need to explain everything now. It's all a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? You told me you were in love with another woman and wanted a divorce. What part of that is a misunderstanding?
I wasn't thinking straight. Lisa manipulated me.
And you let yourself get manipulated. That's on you, Tom.
I know, and I'm sorry. I made a huge mistake. Can't we work this out?
We're beyond that point now. You betrayed my trust completely.
Sarah, please think about Emily. She needs both her parents.
Don't you dare use Emily as an excuse. She is old enough to understand what's happening, and she supports my decision.
You've talked to Emily about this? What did you tell her?
The truth, Tom. That's more than you've done.
I want to talk to Emily. Can you put her on?
No, I won't. She doesn't want to talk to you right now.
You can't keep me from talking to my own daughter, Sarah.
I'm not keeping you from her. She doesn't want to talk to you. There's a difference.
This isn't fair. You're turning her against me.
I didn't have to turn her against you, Tom. Your actions did that all on their own.
I made a mistake, I admit that, but I'm her father. She can't just cut me out of her life.
She's not cutting you out. She just needs time to process this. You've hurt her too, you know.
I never meant to hurt either of you. You have to believe that.
Intentions don't matter when the result is the same, Tom.
Sarah, please, I'm begging you, please give me one more chance.
I've given you chances, Tom, for many years. This isn't just about the affair. It's about your lack of responsibility, your constant excuses, your refusal to contribute meaningfully to our family.
I can change. I'll do whatever it takes.
It's too late for that. We need to move on with our lives.
Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do?
That's not my problem anymore, Tom. You're an adult. Figure it out by yourself.
How can you be so cold after all we've been through together?
I'm not being cold. I'm being realistic. Our relationship has been one-sided for too long. I'm tired of carrying all the weight.
I didn't realize you felt that way. Why didn't you say something sooner?
I did, Tom, many times. You just never listened.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Sorry isn't enough anymore. We need to end this.
Can't we at least try counseling?
It's too late for that. My mind is made up.
Sarah, please, I love you. I love our family.
If you loved us, you wouldn't have done this.
Hey, people make mistakes, and I know I made a huge one, but doesn't our history together count for anything?
Our history is exactly why this hurts so much, Tom. You just threw it all away.
I didn't throw it away. I was confused, manipulated, but I've come to my senses now.
Convenient timing, isn't it? Now that you've lost everything else.
That's not fair. I genuinely regret what I did.
Regret doesn't change the past, Tom, or rebuild trust.
What if I agree to go to therapy, to work on myself?
That's something you should do regardless, but it won't change my decision.
Sarah, think about all the good times we've had. Our wedding day, when Emily was born.
Stop it, Tom. Don't use our memories as emotional blackmail.
It's not blackmail. I'm just reminding you of what we have.
Had, Tom, what we had. But you destroyed all of that.
Can't we rebuild it? People overcome affairs all the time.
This isn't just about the affair. It's about years of disappointment and frustration.
I didn't know you were so unhappy.
That's part of the problem. You never noticed.
I want to make it right. Tell me how.
You can't. Some things just can't be fixed once they're broken.
I refuse to believe that. We can work through this.
Tom, please, accept that it's over. Don't make this harder than it needs to be.
How can you give up so easily?
Easily? There is nothing easy about this. I've agonized over this decision.
If it's so hard for you too, why not try to work things out with me?
Because sometimes the hard choice is the right one. We need a clean break.
What about our friends, our family? What will they think?
That doesn't matter. This is about us and not them.
Sarah, I'm lost without you. I don't know who I am without our family.
That's part of the problem, Tom. You need to figure out who you are on your own.
But I don't want to be on my own. I want to be with you and Emily.
What you want doesn't matter anymore. You gave up that right when you chose Lisa.
I told you that was a mistake. It was a moment of weakness.
A moment? You've been seeing her for months, Tom.
I know. I just got caught up in the excitement, but it wasn't real.
Real enough for you to ask for a divorce.
I wasn't thinking clearly. Lisa filled my head with all these ideas.
Just stop blaming Lisa. You're a grown man. You made your own choices.
You're right. I'm sorry. I take full responsibility.
That's a start, but it doesn't change anything.
What if I move out for a while? Give you some space to think.
We've already moved out, Tom. Remember?
Right, I forgot. This is all happening so fast.
Not fast enough for me.
Sarah, please, what about our vows? For better or worse?
You broke those vows, Tom, not me.
I know I'm the one who messed up, but can't you find it in your heart to forgive me?
Forgiveness might come with time, but reconciliation isn't going to happen.
I'll do anything. I'll get a steady job. I'll do all the housework. I'll be the husband you deserve.
The time for that has passed. You had years to be that husband.
I know I've let you down, but people can change. I can change.
Maybe you can, but it won't be as my husband.
Sarah, I'm begging you, don't throw away 20 years of marriage.
I'm not throwing it away, Tom. You did that when you started your affair.
What if we take a break? Not divorce, just separate for a while.
No, Tom, I need a clean break. No maybes, no what-ifs.
This is so final. I can't believe this is happening.
Believe it. It's time to accept reality.
Reality? This feels like a nightmare.
For me too, Tom, but it's one we need to wake up from.
Wake up to what? A broken family? Is that what you want?
What I want is peace, Tom, for me and for Emily.
And you think divorcing me will bring you peace?
Yes, I do. It's the only way forward I can see.
I can't believe you're being so cold about this.
I'm not being cold. I'm being resolute. There's a difference.
Sarah, please, give me one more chance. Just one.
I've given you chances, Tom. So many chances. There are no more left.
What am I supposed to tell my parents?
The truth. They deserve that much.
They'll be devastated. They love you like a daughter.
And I love them, but this isn't about them. It's about us.
Us? Is there even an us anymore?
No, Tom, there isn't. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I can't accept that. I won't.
You don't have a choice. The divorce is happening with or without your cooperation.
You can't just decide that on your own.
I can, and I have. You gave up your say when you decided to have an affair.
That's not fair. I made a mistake, but I'm still part of this marriage.
A marriage you were willing to throw away for Lisa, remember?
I told you I wasn't thinking straight. Lisa manipulated me.
Stop blaming Lisa. You're a grown man who made his own choices.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't know how to fix this.
You can't fix it, Tom. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
There has to be a way. I can't lose you and Emily.
You already have. Now it's just a matter of making it official.
Official? You mean you've already filed for divorce?
Not yet, but I will be soon.
Without even discussing it with me?
We're discussing it now, aren't we?
This isn't a discussion. This is you telling me what's going to happen.
Because you left me no choice, Tom. You made your decision when you started seeing Lisa.
I'm telling you it was a mistake. People make mistakes.
Some mistakes are too big to come back from. This is one of them.
Sarah, please, think about Emily. She needs both her parents.
Don't you dare use Emily as a bargaining chip. She's not a child anymore. She understands what's happening.
Have you told her everything about Lisa?
I've told her what she needs to know. I won't lie to her.
What did she say?
She's hurt, Tom. Disappointed, but she supports my decision.
I need to talk to her, explain my side.
When she's ready, she'll talk to you, but don't push her.
This isn't right. I'm her father. I have rights.
Rights come with responsibilities, Tom. Responsibilities you've neglected for years.
That's not true. I've always been there for Emily.
Being physically present isn't the same as being a father, Tom.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you've been coasting, letting me handle everything while you pursue your passions.
My work is important to me. You knew that when you married me.
Your work, yes, not your hobbies masquerading as work.
That's unfair. I've been trying to build a career.
For 15 years, Tom, with barely anything to show for it?
I've had some setbacks, but I'm close to a breakthrough.
You've been saying that for years. Meanwhile, I've been holding everything together.
I appreciate everything you've done, Sarah. I really do.
Appreciation isn't enough anymore, Tom. I need a partner, not a dependent.
I can be that partner. Just give me a chance to prove it.
You've had chances, so many chances. There are no more left.
Sarah, please, what about our dreams, the plans we made?
Dreams change, Tom. People change. I've changed.
Changed how? You don't love me anymore?
Love isn't always enough, Tom. Sometimes you need more.
More what? What do you need that I can't give you?
Stability, reliability, trust. Things you haven't given me in a long time.
I can give you those things. I will give you those things.
It's too late for promises, Tom. I need actions. And yours have spoken louder than any words could.
So that's it? You're just gonna throw away 20 years of marriage?
I'm not throwing it away, Tom. I'm acknowledging that it's already broken beyond repair.
Nothing's beyond repair if both people are willing to work on it.
That's the point, Tom. I'm not willing anymore. I'm so tired. I'm done.
Sarah, please, I'm begging you, don't do this to me.
I'm sorry, Tom, but my mind is made up. We'll sign the papers tomorrow at your parents' house.
I don't know what to say.
There's nothing left to say. Goodbye, Tom.
Sarah, wait.
What is it, Tom?
I love you. I always have, and I always will.
I know, Tom, and part of me will always love you too, but sometimes love isn't enough.
It has to be. It's all I have left.
Then use it to become a better person, Tom. Not for me, but for yourself and for Emily.
I don't know if I can.
You have to, for Emily's sake, if nothing else. My husband refused to divorce me, but at the next day's meeting, he was pressured by his parents and practically forced to sign the divorce papers, finalizing our divorce. Moving out and refusing to reconcile, as well as cutting off his work connections, was my small revenge. But I think it was something he never expected. Currently, my ex-husband is working on a deep-sea fishing boat through his parents' connections. It's said to be a harsh job, but I'm sure he'll pay child support for our daughter properly. Although we took quite a detour, from now on, I want to create a happy and enjoyable family with my daughter. Thank you for watching until the end. If you found this video satisfying, please hit the like button. If not, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments encourage us to create more content. We have many more videos that will give you that satisfying feeling, so please check out our other videos on this channel. We'll see you in the next video. Emma, is there anything you want to tell me? Huh? I don't think I have anything to say to you, sis. What's up? I confronted my boyfriend because he was acting strange. He told me he had a relationship with you. I'm sorry, sis. So you admit it? I admit we had a relationship, but I said no at first. Your boyfriend came to my place forcefully. Enough. You said the same thing about my previous boyfriend, that he forced himself on you, but that was a lie, wasn't it? I've caught on after it's happened so many times. But it's true. That's cruel. I'm the victim here in a way. Why are you saying this? Let's go to the police then. No way. I'd have to talk about things I don't want to remember. You can't go because you invited him to your place, right? I've seen all your text messages with him. I think my boyfriend is wrong, too, but stop pretending to be the victim. Oh, so you've seen the texts. Fine then, I'm sorry. I stole your boyfriend again, but I'm not the only one to blame. Your boyfriend said I was too cute to be your sister. I think my boyfriend is wrong, too, but why do you go after my boyfriends? It's not like you actually fall for them, right? There's no deep meaning, but if I had to say, it's just a way to pass the time. Pass the time? Because it's fun. Men who date an ugly girl like you are supposed to have fallen for your personality, right? But if I, the pretty one, tempt them, they cheat right away. In the end, it's all about looks. What's the point of doing that? There isn't any. It's just a pastime. Oh, but all your boyfriends have been quite successful, haven't they? Maybe it's because you got into a good university and company. It's helpful that many of them are wealthy. You've been looking down on me all this time, haven't you? Of course. Every time you came to me for relationship advice when we were students, I was laughing inside. I really hate ugly people. Remember that creepy guy who was obsessed with me in middle school? The one who stole my recorder and followed me home? You mean Andrew from your class? But he transferred schools soon after. Of course he did. I had some seniors beat him up. That creep was ugly too, wasn't he? That's why I really hate people with ugly faces. People like that have ugly hearts too. It's sad that my own sister is ugly too. Poor me. I know I'm not beautiful, but I don't think you have any right to criticize me. You know, just seeing you makes me feel sick. Why don't you get plastic surgery since you're earning money? Your face is like, you know, that Asian face that foreigners might like. Enough. Keep making fun of people's faces if you want. Yeah, I'll keep insulting ugly people. So, ugly sister, give up on love and marriage. If you start dating someone again, I'll ruin it for you. Ugly people should live alone and miserably. Hey, sis, is it true that you're getting married? I'm not getting married yet. I just got proposed to. By the way, I'm not inviting you to the wedding, and I don't plan on letting you meet him. But it's only been a year since you broke up with your ex. Isn't it too soon for marriage? The length of the relationship doesn't matter. Well, aren't you just being reckless? I'm not. So what's your fiancé like? I'm not telling you. You're not going to meet him anyway, so it doesn't matter. Stingy? He's so handsome, he's almost too good for me. Right, handsome guy, ugly girl. Too luxurious. I guess so, but it's none of your business. Anyway, don't do anything. What do you mean, don't do anything? Are you afraid I'll steal him, too? I'm just telling you to stay out of my life. Come on, sis, I'm just curious about the guy who wants to marry you. Why, so you can ruin things for me again? No, not at all. I'm just surprised someone proposed to you. Thanks for the vote of confidence, is that all? Can't you at least show me a picture? No, I told you you're not going to meet him. Fine, be that way. I'll find out eventually. Emma, I'm warning you, stay away from my fiancé. Or what? You'll cry to mom and dad? No, I'll cut you out of my life completely. As if that's a threat. We barely talk anyway. Just leave me alone, Emma. I mean it. Whatever. Enjoy your engagement while it lasts. Sis, I'm sorry. I took your handsome fiancé. He said he prefers me over you. He said he wants me. I'm really sorry, but this time I'm serious. I like his face, and I'm thinking of marrying him. Go ahead. Be happy. Are you so shocked that you've broken down? No, I wasn't that into him anyway, so it's fine.
Sis, that's right. You have to act tough to keep your sanity. But your fiancé is the bad one. He was all over me from the start. Again, blaming the other person. I'm sure you approached him first, didn't you? Yeah, the moment we met, we both felt a spark. Andy said he felt the same way. Andy? Yeah, Andy, short for Andrew. You should know your fiancé's name, right? Oh, right, I guess that was his name. Are you really okay? Don't do anything stupid just because your fiancé dumped you and your marriage plans fell through. Even ugly people have their own way of living, and you're useful as foil for pretty girls like me. If I had your face, I would have left this world long ago. But I'm fine, don't worry. I really don't have any lingering feelings for him. Then will you come to our wedding? Your wedding? Isn't that a bit sudden? Love doesn't wait, sis. When you know, you know. And you're sure you know? Absolutely. Andy is perfect. He's handsome, charming, and he adores me. I see. And what about his personality, his values, his goals in life? Oh, who cares about that stuff? He's hot and he wants me. That's all that matters. If you say so. Don't be jealous, sis. I'm sure you'll find someone. Eventually. I'm not jealous, Emma. I'm concerned. Concerned? About what? That you're rushing into this without really knowing him. I know him well enough. He's not like your previous boyfriends. He's special. How is he special? He just is. You wouldn't understand. Try me. Fine. He gets me, okay? He understands that I deserve the best, and he's willing to give it to me. And that's enough for you? More than enough. So, will you come to the wedding or not? I'll think about it. Don't think too long. We're planning to have it soon. How soon? Andy says he wants to have the wedding this year. You'll participate, right? After all, you're our Cupid. You're already talking about the wedding? Yeah, Andy proposed to me too. He said he wants to register our marriage right away, but he was your fiancé, right? It's a pain to explain to Mom and Dad. I'll tell Mom and Dad for you. Really? But you'll just say I stole him from you, right? Well, I'll tell them we broke up right after that. I mean, you got engaged less than a month after meeting him, right? Andy must have felt you were his soulmate. Besides, saying you stole him would make me look more pathetic. I guess you're right. Then please explain to Mom and Dad. I'll be happy with Andy. Sure, I'll explain everything to them. Thanks, sis. You're being surprisingly cool about this. What did you expect? For me to cry and beg you not to marry him? Well, kind of, yeah. Sorry to disappoint you. You're not disappointed at all, are you? Nope. I don't get you, sis. Aren't you upset that I'm marrying your ex-fiancé? Not really. If he chose you, then he wasn't the right person for me anyway. Wow, that's, mature of you. Thanks, I guess. So you'll really help explain to Mom and Dad? I said I would, didn't I? Yeah, but I thought you might change your mind. I won't. I'll tell them everything. Everything? About how you and Andy fell in love? Yes. Oh, okay. Thanks, sis. Don't mention it. Sis, listen. Andy and I got married. You got married. Congratulations. Andy is really my ideal type, so I'm really grateful to you. I'm glad you're happy. And there's one more thing. Actually, I'm pregnant. Is that so? You need to take good care of the baby. Of course, it's Andy and my child. It's definitely going to be a cutie. Andy must be happy. Yeah, he cried with joy. I bet. He's been in love with you for so long. Been in love for so long? You mean Andy? Yes, I think he's liked you for over 10 years now. What do you mean? I only met Andy a few months ago. Maybe he had a crush on me when he saw me in town? What are you talking about? He was your classmate in middle school. Huh? I didn't have a classmate like Andy. Yes, you did. Remember? Andrew? Andrew? That creepy guy? What are you saying? Andy's last name isn't Smith. Andrew was from a single-parent family, it seems, but after that, his mother remarried and he took his stepfather's name. Stop it, sis. You're still angry about your fiancé being stolen, aren't you? That's why you're saying such creepy things. Yeah, I think it's amazing, too. Even though he was hated so much and even bullied, he still kept loving you all this time. I told you to stop. I really can't believe this. That guy was a pervert. He not only touched my recorder, but also my gym clothes. He even took secret photos of me. Don't compare him to Andy.
If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask Andy yourself? He said he wasn't planning to hide it after getting married.
Sis, don't ever contact me again. It makes me really sick. There are things you shouldn't say, even if you're frustrated. Ugly people really have ugly personalities, too. That's why your fiancé was stolen.
Emma, I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth.
The truth? You expect me to believe that my handsome husband is actually that creepy stalker from middle school? Do you know how insane that sounds?
I know it sounds unbelievable, but it's true. Andy is Andrew.
No way. You're just jealous. You can't stand that I'm happy, can you?
Emma, I'm your sister. Why would I lie about this?
Because you're bitter. Because you can't stand that I'm beautiful and happily married while you're still alone.
That's not true. I'm telling you this because I care about you.
Care about me? You've never cared about me. You've always been jealous of me.
Emma, please, just ask Andy about his past. Ask him about middle school.
I don't need to ask him anything. I know my husband.
Do you? Do you really know him?
Better than you do, that's for sure. Just because he chose me over you doesn't give you the right to spread lies about him.
They're not lies, Emma. I'm trying to protect you.
Protect me from what? From being happy? From having a loving husband and starting a family?
From living a lie, from being with someone who's deceived you.
The only one trying to deceive me is you. I am done with this conversation. Don't contact me again.
Emma, wait.
No, I'm serious. Don't call me. Don't text me. Don't try to see me. I am done with your lies and your jealousy. Goodbye, Sarah. Sis, help me.
I thought you said never to contact you again.
You were right. That guy really was the creepy Andrew.
See, I told you, but it's been 2 months since I revealed that. Why did you suddenly believe it now?
At first, I thought you were lying, so I casually asked Andy about his past, but it didn't match up with Andrew.
I see. Maybe he got scared to tell you the truth.
Yeah, but last night he admitted to me that he was Andrew. He said he kept quiet because he was afraid I wouldn't have the baby if I knew earlier.
Oh, I see. Well, that makes sense.
It's really creepy. He said his face was plastic surgery, and he even had surgery to increase his height. Seriously, I can't believe it. I had a child with that guy. This doesn't make any sense.
But he's your type now, so it's fine, right?
It's not fine. It's not about his face. I just can't stand him. I thought about going back home, but Mom and Dad were against it. They said I can't get divorced right after getting married, especially with a baby on the way.
That's right. You've stolen my boyfriend so many times, even my fiancé. You should be grateful they even allowed the marriage.
But Mom and Dad don't know about that, right? Yet they said I absolutely can't come back. But they even said if I return, they won't let me in the house.
Because I told them everything.
What? I thought you explained it well.
No way. I cried and told them everything you've done to me. That's why Mom and Dad know everything.
Then what should I do? You mean I should keep living with him, even though I don't want to have the baby?
What are you saying? It's your child. You need to raise it properly.
No way. I have been throwing up ever since I found out he was Andrew.
Isn't that morning sickness?
It's not morning sickness. That's how disgusting it is.
But this is the path you chose. You need to take responsibility.
If I had known he was that creepy Andrew, I wouldn't have stolen him. Wait. You knew about this all along, didn't you?
Yes, I knew he was the same Andrew, the guy you hated. Of course I knew.
How could you date him as your fiancé, like it was normal?
What are you talking about? Of course not. He was never my fiancé to begin with.
Huh?
Actually, Andrew approached me with a plan.
What do you mean?
Andrew had been chasing after you for so long, so he knew about my situation too.
Your situation?
That you always steal my boyfriends. So he asked me to pretend to be his fiancé. He said that way he could date you.
You mean this was all planned from the start?
That's right. That's why I wasn't really hurt about Andrew at all.
You tricked me!
No, we didn't. I just created a fake fiancé and you acted on your own, right? Well, I did leave Andrew's business card at home, but you're the one who went out of your way to find it and approach him.
I can't believe this. You set me up?
I didn't set you up. I gave you an opportunity and you took it.
An opportunity to marry a guy I hated in middle school?
An opportunity to face the consequences of your actions.
So, this is your revenge, making me marry Andrew?
I didn't make you do anything. You chose to pursue Andrew. You chose to marry him.
Because I didn't know who he really was.
And whose fault is that? Did you ever bother to get to know him? Or was his handsome face enough for you?
That's not fair. How was I supposed to know he'd had plastic surgery?
Maybe if you had cared about something other than looks, you would have noticed.
Okay, sis, please, just for a while, let me stay at your place.
In my room? Of course not.
I really have no one else to turn to. The guys I used to hang out with won't go out with a pregnant woman, and I quit my job when I got married. I don't even have any friends.
I know, you always looked down on others, calling them ugly. No one wants to be friends with someone like that.
I'm sorry, I'll apologize for everything I've done. If I keep living with him, I'll go crazy. It's that disgusting. I can't even stand him touching my body.
It's all about perspective. He doesn't look anything like Andrew now, so just think of him as the renewed Andrew.
There's no way I can think like that. No way. I can't accept that a guy I thought was ugly is now my husband. And his only good point is his looks. His salary isn't even that great. He even took out loans to marry me.
He even had loans? I didn't know that.
To buy me expensive presents because I thought he was rich. Your boyfriends have always been wealthy, right?
Well, he earns enough to live on, so it's fine.
It's not fine. What about my feelings?
Did you ever consider my feelings? Just because I'm ugly, have you ever thought about how the people you insult feel?
That's not relevant right now.
It is relevant. You've betrayed me so many times. And the reason was just because I'm ugly. I never thought you had a good personality, but I didn't think you'd look down on your own family. That's why I tried to maintain our sisterly relationship.
Sis, I'm sorry. I really apologize.
It's too late for apologies now. Realize that this is all your own fault.
But I really can't do this. My belly is getting bigger and I can't do anything alone. Please, I promise I'll never betray or make fun of you again. So please help me. I want to get away from him.
You're not alone, Emma. You have Andrew, who's always been thinking about you. He's your soulmate, who you felt a spark with the moment you met, right? I'm sure you two can build a happy family together.
Sarah, please, I am begging you. I know I've been horrible to you, but I'm your sister. Doesn't that mean anything?
It meant something to me, Emma. For years it meant something, but you threw that away.
I know, and I'm sorry. I'm truly, deeply sorry. Please, give me a chance to make it right.
And how do you plan to do that?
I don't know, but I'll do anything. Just please help me get out of this situation.
Emma, you're married and pregnant. This isn't a situation you can just get out of.
Then what am I supposed to do? Live with a man I despise for the rest of my life?
Have you tried talking to Andrew? Really talking to him?
What's there to talk about? He lied to me about who he was.
And you never lied to anyone? Never pretended to be something you're not?
That's different.
How?
I don't know. It just is.
Emma, Andrew loves you. He has loved you for years, despite how terribly you treated him.
That doesn't make it okay for him to trick me.
No, it doesn't, but it might be worth trying to understand why he did it.
I don't want to understand. I want out.
And what about your baby?
I don't know. I can't think about that right now.
You have to, Emma. That's your child.
I know that. Don't you think I know that? But every time I think about it, I feel sick.
Because it's Andrew's child?
Yes, because it's the child of that creepy stalker boy from middle school.
It's also the child of the man you fell in love with.
I didn't fall in love with him. I fell in love with his face.
And that's the problem, isn't it? You never bothered to look beyond the surface.
Are you saying this is my fault?
I'm saying you need to take responsibility for your choices.
My choice to marry a liar?
Your choice to pursue a man solely based on his looks. Your choice to steal your sister's fiancé. Your choice to marry someone you barely knew.
I get it. Okay, I messed up. But what am I supposed to do now?
You need to talk to Andrew. Really talk to him. Try to understand him.
And if I can't? If I still can't stand the sight of him?
Then you need to think about what's best for your child.
What
What if I don't want the child? Emma, that's not a decision to make lightly. I know that, but I can't stop thinking about it. Have you talked to Andrew about this? No, I can barely look at him, let alone talk to him. Well, you need to. He's the father. He deserves to know how you're feeling. He'll try to convince me to keep it. Maybe, but it's a conversation you need to have. I can't do this, Sarah. I really can't. Emma, listen to me. You've made a lot of mistakes. You've hurt a lot of people, including me. But right now, you have a chance to do the right thing. What's the right thing? To face this situation head on, to have an honest conversation with your husband, to think about what's best for your child. And if I can't do that, then you need to be prepared for the consequences of your actions. Again. Will you help me? I can't make your decisions for you, Emma. But will you be there for me? I don't know. You've hurt me a lot, Emma. I know, and I'm sorry. I really am. Sorry doesn't fix everything. Then what will? Time and actions. You need to show that you've changed. How? Start by talking to Andrew, really talking to him. Try to understand him. And then what? Then we'll see. But Emma, you need to understand something. What? I can't be your safety net anymore. You need to start taking responsibility for your own life. I don't know how. Well, you start by facing your problems instead of running away from them. I'm scared, Sarah. I know, but you're not a child anymore, Emma. You're going to be a mother. It's time to grow up. In the end, my sister continued her life with Andrew and gave birth to a healthy baby boy. I saw a photo of their family from our mother, but my sister no longer had her previous cheerfulness. She looked like a different person, with a resigned expression on her face. Once I got worried about whether my sister was taking proper care of the child, so I contacted Andrew. He replied that he had thoroughly taught her about childcare, so I guess they're managing somehow. I don't know what my sister is thinking now, but I've decided to try my best to follow in the path I believe in once again. Thank you for watching until the end. If you found this video satisfying, please hit the like button. If not, please share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments encourage us to create more content. We have many more videos that will give you that satisfying feeling, so please check out our other videos on this channel. We'll see you in the next video.